we get some more news, we'll bring it to you. There's some more snitching allegations on Max B. There we go.
Already started and they're heating up pretty badly. Now, the snitching allegations with Max B, you can say started before he got released, but from the day they announced Max B is home, we've been seeing an increase in discussion around his Max B snitching drama, and we're here to cover all of it, as well as pretty much break down what's truthful and what's not truthful.
Max, what they say? We outside. Let's get it mowed.
They thought it wouldn't happen. They lied. The devil's a lie.
Max B was originally sentenced to 75 years in prison, but then got it reduced to 17. Now, a lot of people hear that and they automatically say, man, listen, man, anybody who gets a 75 years reduced to 17, you did some type of cooperation. The funny thing about all of this, because people are really arguing online whether or not Max B cooperated or whether or not he told, the funny part about this is even Max B don't really deny that he cooperated to get out. Max B said, man, I did enough time, man. If I told a little son, I told it, bro. Anybody who got a problem with me cooperating on things the people already know to get out, man, they some haters.
Have sex with my hot wife all around the world. It's nothing. I'm not worried about this shit, bro. I got a whole life to live. I already gave back time on the 20, on the 75 ball. I did a dub and came back and got my shit on PCR. I'm supposed to not cop out. So you telling me if they got a chance to come back right now and cop out, they wouldn't cop out? Come on, my nigga. Because, you know, when you cop out, they make you do a statement version that ain't facts or whatever. That's part of the plea deal. That's why it's called a plea deal, my nigga. But I had to do 20 years to do that. So keep that in mind. That ain't no shit. I was out in a year. I did that in a year. Nah, I had to let niggas go through their process. Blue, went through the whole 3-4 denials, done up. I'm saying, then I found my shit and got relief. So if some niggas want you to ride with them, you know, Misery Love Company, not on my watch. I got shit to do, but we ain't doing that. I can't stay in here with these. I gotta come home and get rich.
Yeah. Max B ultimately got 75 years because he set the play together. This stripper knew Max B, really liked Max B, and wanted to impress Max B. And Max B, if you guys don't know, is a P. He's a pimp. He's part of the ism. So the chick told Max B, hey, I'm hanging out with these dudes. They got a lot of money. One of them even showed me a book bag filled with $50,000 cash. Max B then told her, link back up with them again. But when you link back up with them, I'm going to have my brother show up to the hotel room and rob him. The brother showed up, and when he showed up, one of the dudes reached for the gun. The brother ended up killing him. Now, Max B, the stripper, and his brother are all part of this murder conspiracy. So Max B is saying, listen, man, all right, I got found guilty of 75 years. I did 20 years, well, 17 to be exact. My brother then filed 4 appeals. All 4 got denied. At this point, I don't think my brother is ever going to come out. So I might as well cop out, cooperate after 17 years and sign this statement and come out, right, and tell them folks exactly what happened. The brother is saying, well, that's snitching because I'm still trying to get out. So you doing this has ruined my chances. As you guys just heard Max B say, Max B said, man, he filed 4 appeals already, man. He ain't never coming out. All right, so I'm going to tell them folks what happened, own up to it, and then come out after 17 years. But when Max B came out, Wack 100 said, nah. Max B, you didn't just cooperate or cop out after the fact, which is already bad enough, right? Telling, right, even though it's 17 years, it don't matter. Telling and admitting to telling is bad enough. But you actually told before you got sentenced. You actually told during the investigation. During Max B's appeal of his sentence, his lawyer actually said, yo, Max B, which is Wingate, also argues that the court erroneously failed to find any mitigating factors. Specifically, he argues that his conduct was the result of circumstances unlikely to recur. So hence 75 years is too much. They continued, okay? Because he would have nothing more to do with Conway, which is the woman, he also argues that he cooperated with law enforcement authorities. He cooperated with law enforcement authorities by helping them locate Conway. So at the time, the police, when they were doing their investigation, they figured out like what took place. So not really like what took place, but they went to Max B. They told Max B, hey, bro, you're not in trouble. We're just trying to locate this woman. Because again, they was trying to find her because they know that she was with the men that night. Now, it was unclear why the police came to Max B, why they contacted Max B. Who knows? But they were trying to find a woman the men were with that night because they believed that she was involved in their homicide and in their murder. So they came to Max B and asked Max B, and Max B provided them with her location, where she stays, places that she be at. Wack 100 is right now fighting the internet because he's like, hold on, bro. Hold on, man. This man admitted and confessed to cooperating and copping out and giving information to get out of jail 50 years early, right? He gave information on the particular situation with the murder, knowing his brother is still trying to file appeals and still trying to get out. So that's bad enough. And he also gave information to help the police locate this woman during the investigation. And for some reason, because we like Max B, we're not calling him a snitch. He gets a pass. How is this fair? So Wack 100 actually came on DJ Academics, and they had an argument about this.
Been countered. I think we're hearing that Max B's as solid as they come. He did not cooperate, brother.
Max B, I sent you all the paperwork.
I'm watching the 1090 Jake thing. It said that he.
No, I don't care about 1090. 1090 is just a regular dude like everybody else. The documents, this is what you're looking for. Actually, here. Okay. Let me guide you directly to what you want to read.
Okay, give me a paperwork breakdown.
I sent you the paperwork. This is going to guide you right to where you want to read. This is one part where he's admitting that due to his cooperation, he should be given leniency. Here, that's
what page is
other
this?
Part, that's Max B's paperwork.
Okay, yeah, but,
the other part
you sent me a document. What page is on it?
I don't look at it. It'll tell you that. You have all the documents. You even have the appeal. There's another part where you'll see Max B told the detectives where the girl involved in the murder robbery, where she works, with strip club, and where
is that
lives.
Snitching though? I've heard from
Hell
people.
Yeah, that's snitching. See, this is the part.
Hold on. If I'm a street dude, let's say me and you are street dudes, and they said, "Do you know where Wack works?" And I said, "I know Wack does podcasts or does interviews with DJ Vlad." Am I snitching?
Listen, let's paint the right picture. Academics.
Yeah.
This lady and this dude was involved in the murder robbery. We know you have some involvement as well. What do you know about them? She works at Scarlet Strip Club and lives at this location. They're letting him know she is of interest. He knows she's of interest because they put the play together.
The majority of you watching this video, you're not from the streets. You're not a part of the malarkey that is the streets. So you probably look at this and you're like, bruh, the police come to you and ask you, man, yo, where this chick at, man? We looking at her, right? And you know, man, you ain't commit the murder. You probably told them to go ahead and rob the person, but you ain't tell them to kill a person. At that point, is you really a co-conspirator? You told them fools, man, rob them tricks, bruh. You ain't tell them to kill them tricks. Now they got you involved in a murder investigation. Man, she over there, bruh. We understand it because we're rational, normal human beings who don't commit crimes. But when it comes to the crime world, everything short of telling police, talk to my lawyer, is snitching. It's rotten. But I feel like why Wack 100 is currently getting so much pushback, because Wack is 100% correct. Like, Max B did in detail. Like, Max B 100% told he snitched. But why Wack is getting so many pushback right now is because Wack done exposed so many rappers in the last month that people is now like, man, can we enjoy just one rapper coming home, man? Can we enjoy just one person coming home, man? Man, what? That's that's the reaction. Like, they know Wack is right. Like, they know that Max B snitched. But they're like, man, we're trying to enjoy at least one rapper. Like, bro, Pooh Shiesty came on, rad. T Grizzly, rad. Max B, rad. Like, can we enjoy just one person, bro?
Anytime you give any information up on anybody else other than yourself, you're telling. And this is why your crowd is not going to understand. Our rules are our rules. We don't give a damn about what the civilians or the L7 thinks. The minute Max B told that detective where that woman lived and where she worked, and they apprehended her, she then told on Pooh Sims, who got 120 to life, and she did like 8 years or so. She went to...
I didn't know nothing about where they live. I know he said where they work, but if he said where they live, that's not good. But if they already... But here's the thing. If they already knew where she lived, but they wouldn't be asking. But sometimes they will. Sometimes the police will ask you if they already know where somebody lives, just to see if you live for the truth or not. So, but I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know.
Jail as well. You tell it. And if you read the document, you're going to read.
But I heard she told on Max B as well.
Listen, it don't matter. He told on her first.
Yeah, this is a done deal, bro. Like, Max B told, but the climate we're currently in, bro, we are so desensitized to telling nowadays, man, that, unless we see you on a stand pointing a finger, it's going to have little to no impact on you, man. Now, Wack would even go further. Wack would actually hop on a call from jail with Max B's brother, who is alleging that Max B told on him. Now, it's not really alleged because Max B confessed. Max B said, yeah, of course, I copped out. Yeah, of course I copped out. Of course I told them folks what they wanted to hear after 20 years, right? I told them everything. Because after 20 years, I'm on a 75-year sentence. Your forward appeal has been denied. You're not getting out anytime soon. You've been convicted. Why can't I tell? That's Max B's defense. But the brother believes Max B is still wrong because he's still trying to fight and still trying to get out of jail, and he's still filing appeals. So Max B copping out and giving them information and telling them everything is ruining his chances of ever getting out of prison.
Some shit like misspelled words and all this shit, but we went to the thing and found the real court documents, and regardless of the misspelled words, what you were saying, what you were saying was in there. He definitely he told where that woman lived at, where she worked at. Like,
I've been saying that though, Wack. This ain't nobody want to listen to me because I ain't got no platform.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't can, so that's what it is.
On the phone right now. So here go the thing.
Oh,
right?
all right.
Now, we got past that telling. Now, here goes the next thing. We see in 2012, the appeal was denied, right? But then in 2016, he get a 55-year time reduction, right? Now, I'm hearing about whatever went on with his attorney, but here goes the problem. If the attorney, it was misrepresentation for your defense attorney, right? Whatever the is going to go on, whatever the shit they saying is the reason why they're going to reduce your time, right? Then it's going to be documented. You can't find why he got the time reduction, bro.
Exactly. But now, look, this is what I'm on the process now. I just hired a new lawyer, so I got another lawyer, my lawyer, right? But I'm filing an appeal right now that I got going on. So I gotta, I'm about to get the paperwork because my lawyer about to get it. But you do know, right? Anytime that you take a sentence, this is anybody that got common knowledge. If you know, was anybody that been in the system, when you take a plea, you got to tell them what you pleaded to. You can't just take no plea and then walk out the courtroom like George Jefferson. It don't work like that.
But see what I'm saying? They're not saying he took a plea. He's saying because his attorney got caught doing some things or whatever.
Nah, that's not what fuck what he's saying. This my life right here, Wack. I'm telling you what happened. So what happened was his lawyer was his rap lawyer at the same time, right? So what he's saying is his argument was, okay, being that my lawyer was my criminal lawyer and my rap lawyer, he never told me about no deal. Had he told me about his deal, I would have took the deal. So now the court was saying, okay, this is a conflict of interest, right? So being that this is a conflict of interest, what they did was, supposedly what they supposed to do was, okay, we'll offer you the deal, right? Because they didn't want to overturn the whole case. So we'll offer you a deal, which was 20 years. But now, in the midst of taking this 20 years, you still have to give a factual basis for your plea. You can't just take the 20 years and that's it. It don't work like that. In no court system in America. You got to explain to them why you taking this 20 years and what was your part in taking this 20 years. See what I'm saying?
So you got to give something up.
This might be one of the most clear-cut, open and shut case of snitching we've ever seen. But I feel like what Max B is doing and what others are not doing, Max B is handling this the right way. Max B has came home and Max B has not said a word about nothing. He's not doing an interview. He's not doing nothing. He is just keeping it pushing. Because as long as Max B don't address it, it's gonna die. Yo, Max B is an OG. He's not actively rapping. It's not really, like, as long as he don't address it, they're just gonna see it as, man, oh, they're just trying to expose. But the minute he do an interview and try to address it all, that's when Wack is gonna have the entire ammunition. That's when things is really gonna turn up. Right now, as long as he don't address it, he can kind of just be the lolly golly Max B, right? The general who just smiling, going around. But once he addresses it, it's over with, man. But as y'all hearing it, man, y'all let me know, man. All right, after everything you done heard, what do y'all think? Y'all think he did this? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to see another dope video, then click on this video right here.